we witnessed the end of the old world and the beginning of an unimaginable power.
Steel Hunters. After a cataclysmic event, hunters were created by mankind to safeguard the collection of an extraterrestrial resource crucial to human survival, known as starfall. Driven by ruthless factions, these fearsome mechanical giants have now become the key to dominate the scarce resource across the ruins of a green but abandoned Earth. Discover multiple hunter playstyles and their destructive weapons, gear, mods, and abilities. Unleash raw power and obliterate your rivals.
Control for mankind power and devastating enemies. But this is your time. Unleash the hunter within.
The Last of Us Part 2. 5 years after their dangerous journey across the post-pandemic United States, Ellie and Joel have settled down in Jackson, Wyoming. Living amongst a thriving community of survivors has allowed them peace and stability, despite the constant threat of the infected and other, more desperate survivors. When a violent event disrupts that peace, Ellie embarks on a relentless journey to carry out justice and find closure. As she hunts those responsible one by one, she is confronted with the devastating physical and emotional repercussions of her actions.
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
I want what you want. But no. There's a cost. We follow a code of honor. It is not forgiving. To betray one is to betray all.
Uncover the origins of organized crime in Mafia, The Old Country, a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Fight to survive as Enzo Favara and prove your worth to the Cosa Nostra in this immersive third-person action-adventure set during a dangerous, unforgiving era. This thrilling narrative is brought to life by stunning visuals, cinematic storytelling, and the authentic realism that the critically acclaimed Mafia series is known for. Enzo's story unfolds in a time when skill with a stiletto blade was a deadly asset, a Lupera sawed-off shotgun was a go-to firearm.
Welcome, Enzo.
The Witcher 4. The Witcher 4 gameplay experience is going to be familiar if you played The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, with some notable differences. While you'll be returning to the continent, CDPR is shooting for a more brutal dark fantasy world, with Ciri taking the lead as she tries to walk the Witcher's path as the old world crumbles around her. The studio has already confirmed that The Witcher 4 will be a single-player RPG set in an open world, albeit one where you have more scope to make choices and live with the consequences. Ciri is a very different character to Geralt, more open to embracing the world around her. Part of her struggle in this new adventure will be not only in grappling with ancient nightmares.
Back to the village.
Black Frost. The Long Dark 2 experienced the quiet apocalypse as survivors in the northern industrial city of Harmont and its vast environs. A year has passed since the aurora first appeared in the sky, rendering all technology inert, with survivors just starting to emerge to face their new reality in its aftermath. Surrounded by a majestic, rugged wilderness, encounter the remnants of an isolated society still coming to terms with how the world has just been forever changed. How will you choose to survive? Exoborn gear up, get in, and get out in Exoborn, a tactical open-world extraction shooter set in an apocalyptic US transformed by extreme forces of nature. Lay it all on the line as you explore a dynamic open world full of warring factions and hostile players, where you scavenge, craft, and fight to stay alive. Ever had a gunfight in a tornado? Get ready for some thrilling and unpredictable emergent gameplay, compliments of Mother Nature. Tornadoes, lightning strikes, and apocalyptic storms can throw you, your enemies, or your plans into disarray.
Extraction inbound.
Good to go?
Easy in, easy out. But you are hunting.
Ghost of Yodiai centers around the theme of underdog vengeance. The story is set in Hokkaido, Japan, in 1603, 329 years after the events of Ghost of Tsushima, 2020. Players will take control of Atsu, Erika Ishii, a female warrior who adopts the persona of the Ghost. Developers have claimed that players will have more control over Atsu's narrative and choices compared to Ghost of Tsushima. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man, Peter Parker and Miles Morales, return for an exciting new adventure in the critically acclaimed Marvel's Spider-Man franchise. Swing, jump and utilize the new web wings to travel across Marvel's New York, quickly switching between Peter Parker and Miles Morales to experience different stories and epic new powers, as the iconic villain Venom threatens to destroy their lives, their city and the ones they love.
Neither will I. This is my power.
My responsibility. I am Spider-Man.